to the Engerati studio live at European Utility Week. My name is Rose and I'm joined now by Nadège Clerc, Marketing Manager for Infrastructure Markets at Socomec. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for the invitation.
I was thinking we could begin our interview by, if you could just tell us a little bit about Socomec's activity at the moment.
Yes, so Socomec, we are a French independent group, still a family-owned company, based in Strasbourg, in France, and we are an electrical supplier, an electrical manufacturer of different devices. And in smart grid project, we are very involved in different expertise. First is the low voltage monitoring solution, and another point is also the energy storage.
Okay. Obviously, you mentioned digitizing low voltage grid systems. Can you give us an impression of how many utilities have such a digitized system?
So today the utilities are very equipped with digital solution, but for high voltage solution, for medium voltage, and not at all or really few on low voltage side. And it is really their focus today. It's to understand really what is going on each cable in the low voltage side, thanks due to mainly the renewable integration today, and a lot of new constraints which are appearing on the low voltage grid.
Yeah. So do you expect awareness of that need to change?
Yes. It is really we see that it's an increasing need because a lot of new countries are pushed on the low voltage grid. For example, you have more and more renewable production in buildings, in homes, and also you can have a storage solution at different places on the low voltage grid. You can have electric vehicles deployment, which increase also new stress on the grid because it is a charger loading or discharger for the electric vehicles, and everything is connected to the low voltage grid. So, but today nobody knows what is going on really on this grid.
Okay, so what are you doing to kind of raise awareness, I suppose?
Exactly, to bring solution to monitor very simply in a flexible and scalable way low voltage grid starting from the MVLV substation.
Okay, we were talking earlier about a case study or a client you have in Belgium.
Yes.
Perhaps you can tell us more about that.
In Belgium we have a big problem with renewable energy because we have increased a lot renewable PV production, and so we have a lot of stress on the low voltage side, and we develop with some small utility this monitoring for the MVLV substation, and we are working with different companies already starting using our solution.
What kind of impact is that having?
The first impact is really an immediate, I will say, a real-time monitoring of what's going on the grid on different feeders, and they can see immediately, for example, phases and balance. Because before speaking about renewable, the phase and balance is really the first focus to them, and to solve a grid problem. And another advantage of this solution is now to anticipate the investment made in the grid, because like that we will know where it is necessary to invest or not, or if we can change their architecture to do it better and to optimize it.
Okay. Yeah. So what kind of learnings from that project, with that utility, could you share with others?
Yeah. It is a new type of working for DSO because now you enter IT system, monitoring in the low voltage distribution board, which are connected now to cloud solution, to cloud platform. So the working methods of DSO will change and will be more IT with more IT equipment, but which needs to be still simple to use and simple to adapt.
Okay. So I mean, there's a lot of talk here at this
Yeah,
event
yeah,
about
yeah.
how DSOs need to change and it's inevitable. And
Yeah.
I mean, how easy do you think that process is going to be, thinking about Europe?
In Europe, I see that there are different type of situation. For example, in Belgium, we have quite a lot of problems with renewable and stress on low voltage grid. So they are very advanced for the low voltage monitoring. In the UK, they are really more advanced also in this area. In France, it's less equipped. We have less equipment at the moment. In Germany, it's starting. So it is at the moment. We have seen that yes, a lot of people are concerned and utility are concerned by this topic to know what is going on the low voltage grid.
So are DSOs sort of keeping up with that need, or is
Yes.
it? Yeah. You feel so?
It is really one of their topic, and now it. I think it's how we can do the best with the less cost, and it is, and how to deploy it with a real efficient and return on investment that you can have. So it's for that we propose scalable and flexible solution.
Okay.
And also with IoT cloud solution, because some small utility, they don't have all the capability of IT structure, and prefer to have services, complete services, and to receive alarms and to receive specific contract following their proper needs. Yeah.
So what's the regional focus for Socomec? I mean, you mentioned you've got Belgium.
Yes.
I mean, is Europe a kind of a big area for you guys with this solution?
Yeah, for us definitely Europe is our first market, but we develop also solution in Africa, for example, because we have a lot of problem with the grid, a lot of renewables also, and a lot of faults and frauds that they want to tackle. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the kind of beyond the meter, going into the sort of consumer end? Is that an area you cover as well?
Yes, but it will be not from the utility point of view, but from the client solution, because our type of monitoring devices is already implemented in buildings, for example, or industry in buildings which are involved in an energy efficiency progress.
Okay. I understand that, you know, often when smart meters are fitted and they are transmitting data, that data can sometimes, or the alarms can sometimes be lost in the general noise of what's happening, the utility side. Would a digitized LV grid assist with that?
Yes, it is different. It is a separate, often it is separate architecture between the smart metering infrastructure. It's at its own infrastructure and gives some alarms and some details, but the day after or 2 days after. The smart monitoring of substation or low voltage grid gives a real-time monitoring solution, real-time data. So you can have directly the information, for example, that a transformer is overloaded, or there is an alarm on feeders with a main feedback of the MV. It's different topics and different objectives.
Okay.
So low voltage monitoring is really a tool for the DSO to manage the grid.
Okay. Nadège, I think that's all we've got time for.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And remember, you can watch more of the Engerati interviews at European Utility Week on our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank you.